What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our very first time playing Songs of Six. If you are enjoying this series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. And last time we left off, well, we've continued to add and clean up our food district here. We've added some more buildings to our industrial zone. We got our court down, so that should be helping with law. We're really just trying to stabilize our loyalty and happiness, which right now it is stable. I think I'm tempted to go 3150 to start things off for today. One thing I did notice is for some reason we have 0 production on our smithy. Who is making our armor? We had somebody making plate. I know for a fact we did. Did one of these get switched over to tools? We had somebody making plate armor. I'm almost positive we did. What's our net on tools? 43. I'm gonna change you over to plate. Who is making our plate armor? Well, anyways, one thing that I noticed is we have a very large stockpile of wood. So I would like to get more buildings converted, especially like these houses converted to wood. So let's go ahead and do that. I would say that these homes are pretty safe. We're probably not going to do much with these. So let's get these converted to wood as well. I would probably say this bathroom's pretty safe. I might end up moving this janitor. Everything else, though, I would say is not safe. And one thing that I want to start off by doing... How is our leather armor production? 1.39. So we're gonna need another tailor somewhere. Are you storing leather? You are supposedly storing leather. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get a tailor in here. And then we can go ahead and once this gets finished, we actually have plenty of workers at the moment, which is super nice. Once this gets finished, we'll go ahead and break this building down. And then you are making our spears. You are our only spear maker from a carpenter. We're at 2.18 million. I feel like that is going down. We should also be keeping an eye on our city over here. How are you doing? You could do with some more loyalty. We want growth, and then we could probably get a stage. That would get you to your next population limit. Actually, the one will do. Because we only need to get to 600. So let's go ahead and get those two going. Okay, Taylor, I need you to make leather armor for me. That should help with our production, and then we can go ahead and get rid of this building. Because I want to end up moving these over. or maybe moving those in here and put the bathroom down here. I want to start reorganizing this area next. Also just going to go ahead and get rid of these small torches. And then we have our carpenter. Which I might just go here and do something like this. Two, three, four. So it's gonna be up to there if we want like a full road here. So the building needs to end there if possible. I think that might just be over. But I'm gonna say that's fine. We'll get that carpenter in, and then we'll get rid of the other carpenter. You can make spears for us. Charcoal is at 66. Cut stone is at 630. I'll wait for this to get finished. What is this? How on earth did you get over there? How did you get there? What the heck? That doesn't even make sense. I don't really know if we have a way for you to come back from that. Suppose we could just do a dirt road. You just need 100% construction. And then we could start getting our other stone mine down. Which probably wouldn't be too bad. How's our maintenance doing? It's looking much better over here. Okay, you are making spears. We're actually negative on metal. That's gonna put us negative on stone. And negative on wood. We can go ahead and dismantle you now. Let's see here. We could upgrade our woodcutters. It's 10 innovation. That gets you back to positive. If we go ahead and just, like, straight copy you for now. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this bench. And I'm gonna dismantle this bathroom for now. Because I think I'd rather have, like, this physician here. So we'll go ahead and get this down. Oh, 46 people were injured? My goodness. Okay, and then we'll get that deconstructed. I feel like we need a main road somewhere. Maybe up here. If not, then it kind of has to be down here. I wouldn't mind both of those being main roads, but... let's go ahead and get a stone road going, though. Kind of get you going all the way across. Okay, and then we have a janitor down here. I feel like isn't horrible. But what we could maybe do is do a hospital in here instead. We wanted a bathroom. If we do something like this... And then do this. Give me 1 second. Alrighty, I had to take that quick phone call real quick, but let's go ahead and get our bathroom down. That way we can go ahead and kind of dig this on up. I might as well just kind of plan and extend this road while I'm thinking about it. So we'll get this in. This also gives much more room. Available services is 12. So hopefully this is as much room as these two combined had. Plus we have another small bathroom down here. accident occurred. How are we looking on other resources? Coal is still going down, even though we're supposed to be positive. Access is 84%. We want this to be upgraded. And then let's go ahead. So you have, yeah, 28 available services. Awesome. So that should definitely be more, because I believe this bathroom was even smaller than this one. So let's go ahead and dismantle here all of this stuff. And then our next goal is going to be to try and move this. In between these areas, I might get some forest plaza. Let's try a 3 and a 3. Kind of see how that looks. Just to kind of make sure that we're boosting that road preference a little bit where we can. We could also maybe get Forest Plaza, like, down here. Since this is kind of like a back alley road. Hopefully improve our happiness a little bit. Because that is your guys' like main preference, right? I'm not just making that up and being crazy. Yeah. So cobblestone really isn't bad. It's their second most preferred road, but they do prefer Forest Plaza over everything. So if we can get that going. And then maybe we go for... Let's kind of see how our decorations are looking. I suppose we could get, like, torches in here. And then maybe we get flowers and a tree by our shrine. Kind of clean up this area a little bit. And then I think I'm just gonna go stone road, just to kind of make it nice and even. There we go. That doesn't look bad. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Decorations. Probably just get some torches here. Maybe do some benches, even though, you know, benches next to the stinky bathroom isn't the greatest, but... We have trees in that area, so let's get flowers here. And then we can probably just go ahead and convert this bathroom to a wood structure. And I'll probably do the same with the physician. There we go. There we go. I'm liking it. I do kind of feel like maybe more housing in this area wouldn't be bad. Again, I want to move my throne room, but I want to wait until this is more finished. Maybe we should start looking at that stone mine finally. Our stone is kind of struggling. we kind of want to leave room. Question is where are we gonna tuck that wall now? Because that leaves room for a gatehouse and a 2 wide wall. We could pull the 2 wide wall down here, I suppose. Do something like this. Get storage. Auxiliary. That would make it nice and even. Okay, I think I'm gonna do something like that. And then we want a road here. We want the road to come down here. Did we mess that up? No. What is it? Military? Yeah, military for the gatehouse. And then fortifications, double stone wall, like here. That is gonna make our road a little uneven. But you know what? It is what it is. We might just even shape the wall around this stone mine. We'll see what we want to do there. But this means that this isn't necessarily going to be a 4 wide road at the moment. Another accident occurred. Okay, what else do we want to do with this area? We probably want to move this bathhouse or just form a new one. I kind of feel like maybe a janitor here instead. Since we already have one down here, maybe get a janitor where this throne room is once we can complete this wall. I also feel like we should get a I mean, we have a market here, which isn't bad. We just had a harvest. I mean, there's not really a reason why this shouldn't be all the way up to here. There we go. What's our access to skinny dipping? %. Fulfillment. Alright, now we're not gonna want to max this out with workers. Although, it's only 54. Let's get like 20 for now. You are storing stone, yes. What else would we put here? If we don't have... a hospital. More homes, maybe? Give me 1 second again. I have another phone call coming in. Alrighty, back again. Hopefully, that's the last phone call for this recording. It should be. We were looking at the bathhouse. The bathhouse. What can we do with Mr. Bathhouse? First of all, how large are you? You are a 16 by 10. So we'd probably want to do like 19 by 10. And make you rounded. Boom. Boom. Maybe try something like this? Can't fit benches in there. Why do I feel like somehow this is gonna fit the same amount? Because it is. The same exact amount. And we could get small ones here. Then we're not gonna have room for the benches, are we? That actually works. And then we can do a door here. And that's not even, is it? Maybe we just do 2 doors there. It adds what? 24 baths? How many baths do you have? It says 16 available services. We'll see what available services is for that. I mean, if anything, we move it a little bit, which is great. Make a little more room. How is our city doing? Alright, can't quite get the population upgrade, but we're getting close. All of our production seems to be doing okay. We're not like falling behind on any resources, really. 24 versus 16, so this is a whole nother 8 services. Bathhouses is 1.09. We're gonna dismantle all of this. I don't think that really affected our health or anything. Somehow we only have 21% access for the bathhouse. But we might as well go ahead and extend this road. And then we're probably going to leave this for a good long while. So let's go ahead and convert this to a wooden building. And then we're going to want to look at like torches and stuff. Okay, now we need to figure out what we're doing with this area. Which, honestly, if we can keep this road how it is, that would be amazing. It does mean we need to move this building, get this well out of here, move this torch up. So then we need to figure out how we're going to use these areas. So, I mean, honestly, probably wouldn't be a bad place for another guardhouse. Of course, that's not nice and even. Have to be more something like this. That would kind of fit nicely here. But it looks like there's some overlap there. That's not gonna be even. We'd have to do a smaller one to make it even. Which I might start with this. Is there anything else that we would like over here right now? I mean, maybe we could move like our export and import depots over here. Or we could make this a nice little park area for our people. Bunch of benches, bunch of trees, Forest Plaza roads. I'm gonna just start with that. If we don't like it, we move it. If we decide that we want to put something else there. We could just do housing here. That might not be a bad idea. What if we were to... I kind of want to switch it up. I was gonna say we could just copy those, but... we do something like that. Could get like more markets and stuff over here. says law is going down. Your workload is 3%. This is just a 3-wide road. We get these homes all the way upgraded. And then we start to remove these homes. Still leaves us with 39 housing. 40. If we dismantle these homes, says we have enough. And then we get rid of this road. And then we can copy area. Maybe face you the other direction. Okay. I'm kind of liking it. And then, in order to expand the housing, maybe get one more set of housing here, we're gonna have to move our throne room. But I think I'm pretty happy with this. So let's go ahead and convert all of this into wood structures. Boom. Let's go ahead and get these homes upgraded. Oh, we can click and drag for room upgrades. Nice. Don't have to individually click that. Throne room, throne room. I mean, we could just move you more towards the center, regardless. And then we dismantle here. Is that all walls now? Or is it not any walls? Why is this strictly wooden walls? Build wooden building room. Oh, I think that's what we wanted. Hey, you guys just built straight up walls. So we want the room. Go something like this. But then that's just roofing, isn't it? Or you guys added your own doorways? I'm so confused at what's happening here. It makes ceiling surrounded by walls. Oh, this is a the ceiling. You can't make doors? What the heck is going on? Okay, anyways. How do we move the throne again? Move throne room. Get that for now. Now this all can go. Boom. Perfect. Get rid of this road. Due to internal strife, the realm of Varix has collapsed, and much of its lands have been lost. This might be a good time to expand our kingdom into these lawless lands without diplomatic penalty. Whoa. Whoa! That's huge! Okay. Ooh, gems. Onyx and Entelodonts. I mean, we don't really need any of that stuff, except for the gems. We can get Warrock Pastures, but you're only 1.08. We could get War Beasts here, which one of you guys were telling me that War Beasts can be super, super deadly. We can get Sithalon ore and more opiates. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff that opened. Do you guys see how large this is? That's gonna go down, right? Because it's past the max. Oh, it's slowly shrinking. Ladies and gentlemen, it might be time. Can I move you? Like, I don't want to raise my army there. And what does this cost? Furniture and machinery. Alright, I'm just gonna disband this. I don't know if these victories or like sieges won. Like the keeping track of the stats is cool and all, but you know, like okay, one thing's for certain. I'm curious, actually. You're going down to 788. Hopefully. That 1800 garrison's kind of nasty. But I'm curious as if we can kind of just take something with just our conscripts. How many, we have 1,000. Okay. Army, can we actually edit you? That's 600 troops. What else do we have available? We have 1,000 swords. We have another 1,000 spears and another 1,000 warhammers. We just don't have the armor. We have another 1,000 bows too. I don't know if we have the rations for this, though. Not enough supplies to send out. I mean, that's 800 troops. I have no idea how good they're gonna do. This could honestly lose us all of our equipment. It's pretty risky. But this garrison is going down. Which is nice to see. And then we don't have to worry about, like, our population. Which is nice. Okay, now one issue I see is that this road's not going to evenly connect with this road. Which is going to be a problem if we want to keep copying. Not room copier. Area copier. I'm gonna commit anyways. I was gonna say vacant housing there is kind of surprising. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this little area that we got going on. I do feel like we need to keep an eye on our army. I wish, like, do we get a notification? Says we'll be ready in 1 day. I don't believe that at all. Because you guys still gotta train. But more than anything, I want Verter. I want those gems. The Aurochs would be kind of nice, but you don't have a huge boost. But getting that extra leather would be kind of sick. I mean, more opiates, more fruit, more vegetables would also be kind of nice. Coal, apple orchards, Sithalon, and wood. I can't believe that they collapsed like that. Sithalon, opiates here. Wood cutting, coal, and more gems. Vegetables, coal, wood cutting. We have a lot of opportunity now with this stuff. Now this faction is pretty powerful. We still have trade with you, but we don't have access to you anymore, which is interesting. This is a huge opportunity for us, though. Start gobbling up some territory. Alright, it's about to be late summer. I might worry about this another time. I might just, road. Expand you for now. I'm just trying to think of how I want to move this area. There's still a few things I'm not happy with. I think one being the graveyard, another being the mass grave, which honestly we could get rid of now. I'm gonna delete you. Because we have this mass grave still for emergencies. I want to move this. I want to move this hospital, kind of. But this area is starting to come together, which is nice. And if we can conquer another settlement, that should help our income, because our income is going down. How's our other city looking, and how's our army? But now you guys are waiting to get supplied? Because if you guys aren't fully supplied, you guys aren't trained either, which is annoying. I don't necessarily understand how that's supposed to work then. And you guys are gonna go through supplies very quickly. Like, do we just risk it? You guys still have a 1,500 garrison without training. Do we just not have enough suppliers? Maybe we should just send our army out. We have 6 army supply depots. We need to get our warehouse down here is what we need to do. We need to set that up. Screw it. I think I might just disband you guys and raise my army. I think that'll be easier. I don't know. I might wait to get conscripts until we can, like, get a warehouse down here. Make gathering supplies a little bit easier. I think that would be for the best. So let's go ahead and turn you off. Let's remember 3150. This is going to hurt our workforce. But you guys are like instantly supplied. That's what we want. Alright, let's wait for these spears to get there. There we go. Alright, let's go besiege this. Oh, time out. You are gonna trespass into their territory. Let's go here first. We don't need to do any trespassing. Let's go besiege. $12.53. Let's see how this goes. They shouldn't be very strong troops. This should just be garrison. This is gonna be tough though. Oh my goodness. See if we can win this. Our archers are gonna have to go nuts. Can I keep this formation? You could just turn the formation. Oh, wait. You can keep this formation. Yes, that's what I wanted. Although, we want you guys in, like, max archer range. I am gonna say that works. Tight formation. Ready? Fire! This is gonna be so crazy. They're gonna outflank us like crazy. I don't know if we can win this much against this many troops. We'll find out. Hit the ones in tight formation. We might have to do something like this instead. Fall our archers back a bit. They're surrounding us! Stand firm! We could get our archers to flank around here, maybe? And just hold the wall. Oh my goodness, this is nuts. We're losing spears quickly. We're losing swords quickly. Our swords just broke. Our spears just broke. Oh, we got slaughtered. We got slaughtered! Okay, that's way too many troops. Out of curiosity, I might save scum. I might save scum there. 6.6 minutes ago. That's not bad. Where's that put us? We probably have to disband our conscripts again? We do. Okay, well that simply is not enough. So we're gonna have to wait for that garrison to go down, is what we need to do. Because they should be. They should be trending downwards. Over time. Which they are. Okay, so we will try and focus on that next episode. See if we can't get that going. Feels a little cheesy to save scum that, but you know, we were just experimenting. We were experimenting, see how our troops would do. I'll be honest, they didn't do too well. Which kind of makes me think that it might be time to get these next archery ranges going. I'm not gonna lie. I'd like to push these buildings back. I don't know what we might just do, like decorations along here. But now, I'm going to get rid of that torch. And I'm gonna get this back into a 4 wide road. So I'm gonna end up moving all of these back. And this should speed up the training process. Should also help with traffic in this area. You guys will build that, like, walls around that, right? You fools! Alright, let's do this. I guess we did just copy area. Whatever. Whatever. Game just wants to be difficult. Okay, so this is going to be our goal for next episode. We are going to move all of this back, get this back to a 3 wide road, which means we're gonna have to shift this hearth down. No biggie. Is what it is. Clean up this area a bit, maybe add some decorations, add some like stone roads or forest plaza roads in between all of these archery ranges and such. And we are going to try and wait out for this garrison to go down. It's already gone down like 400 troops. And then we will prepare for an attack so that we can start harvesting some gems, which is really going to be the only thing that we want from here. So we'll get gems and then we might push out workforce. Kind of something like we did with this colony. Why are you getting cut stone? What the heck is that from? I mean, we'll take it. But why are you getting me that? That's awesome. You guys are only making me 12 opiates. So we could definitely get like a colony that focuses opiates. You guys can get your upgrade too, so we'll worry about that next time. Colony's looking good though. I'm happy with how it's turning out. We're getting more organized. And then once we get like all of this how we want it, we are slowly expanding still. We are certainly still expanding, just at a much slower pace than we were before because we're trying to make everything nice and neat. Kind of really make the most of the space that we have and that we're already using. And yeah, just pretty things up. So, as always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.